Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We come here joyful, and we come in tired. Stories will be part of the day. I met a student from Trinidad talking about her friend from Antigua, and others are coming on the BX42 bus to hear again the good news. We have graduated, even in the time of COVID, and yes, in social unrest. So let me tell you a story from a land where probably some of our students have come from. Grandpa was a Chinese farmer, and in front of the little hut, there was this gigantic mountain that blocked the sun. And as grandparents do, he got up in the morning and did whatever he thought he was supposed to do. And he went out with his shovel, and he started cutting down the mountain. Now, the young grandchildren were late teenagers, and they knew it was impossible for one man with one shovel to cut down the mountain that blocked the sun. They finally got enough courage to ask Grandpa, "Everybody's talking about you. You don't make any sense to us. You just don't even know how to use the internet. Can't you know that this is not going to work?" And he looked at them, not in anger, but in a soft firmness. And he said, "I would hope someday that my cutting down the mountain would allow you to see the sun. But if it doesn't, I really hope that the children of your children of your children will see the sun on the land, and there will be hope." For the last number of years, each of you has worked at Bronx Community College, professors, administrators, IT department, students, cutting down the mountains of ignorance, of shyness, of timidity, of anger, and claiming that it is possible that once again this college can bring the sun of learning and equality and fraternity to the students and staff. We continue to pray with the Almighty to keep us from all evil, for He has protected our lives this year. and we can claim that the God of our fathers and mothers will keep us going and are going out from this day forward and forever. Amen. Hallelujah.
On behalf of the entire CUNY community, I am thrilled to extend my enthusiastic congratulations to a very special graduating class, the Resilient and Persevering Bronx Community College Class of 2020. Like all of you, I wish we could be celebrating your wonderful achievement together, in person, in a grand setting, with all the pomp and circumstance that I know you and your families have looked forward to. We will do it as soon as the circumstances allow us to. Even without a procession in caps and gowns, nothing can diminish the power of this moment in your lives, and nothing should dampen the pride you feel in getting here. Quite the opposite. I know what it took. I know how you had to rise to the occasion to arrive at this very special moment of your life. It goes without saying what an extraordinarily difficult time it's been in New York and on all of our CUNY campuses as we struggle to complete the academic year amid almost inconceivable disruption, uncertainty, and anguish. As a community, we have been impacted considerably. For many of us, the crisis has been accompanied by personal loss. On behalf of the entire university, I want to offer sincere condolences to all who are grieving here today. We all have experienced the challenges in our own personal ways, but we have responded collectively. And no more so than you, the class of 2020. You have demonstrated a resilience and resolve that inspires me. You stay strong and adapted to the circumstances. Midway through your final semester, you made the transition to distance learning. Your time on campus ended abruptly and unexpectedly, but you pulled together, helped each other, made sacrifices for the greater good. I am incredibly proud of you, and despite the uncertain times ahead, I am as optimistic and excited as ever about the futures you will ultimately create for yourselves. I send my heartfelt congratulations to you and to your families who share in your accomplishments, and also to the entire campus community who celebrates today. Take a moment to reflect and to appreciate all that you have done to reach this day. Yes, we have much ahead to overcome, but stay strong, look forward, and know that you have what it takes and more to thrive. Class of 2020, remember that you're not alone and that CUNY and this Chancellor will always have your back. Congratulations, muchas felicidades.
As president of Bronx Community College, it is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the 60th commencement ceremony for the BCC class of 2020. This is a momentous occasion, and we are here to celebrate you. During normal times, this celebration would have been held a year ago, and we would have all been under the great tent on Ohio Field, celebrating your accomplishments. You, our graduates, would have marched up to receive your diploma as your friends and family cheered you on for all that you've achieved at our college. However, these are not normal times. The onset of the pandemic made large gatherings unsafe, forcing us to postpone your official commencement exercise. These COVID-19 precautions are still in effect, but we as a community decided we could wait no longer to pay tribute to your success. So we are here, gathering online instead of indoors, and all of you are a year into your lives at the BCC, pursuing careers or furthering your college education, or helping your families through this unprecedented time of crisis. But regardless of where you are now, we know that your years at the college has prepared you for whatever lies ahead. And yet, as dramatically different as this commencement is, in most ways, it is the same as the 59 that preceded it. Loved ones are present or with you in spirit. Classmates who took this journey with you join you one last time to mark this landmark in your lives. The faculty who once knew you as fresh face honor you as accomplished alumni. And public officials whose support is so essential to BCC's success are here with us. I join them in saying a word that you'll be hearing a lot today. Congratulations. Your participation in today's graduation ceremony is a proof of your commitment to BCC value of excellence. And the mosaic of faces you see on the screen before you demonstrate another great value of our campus diversity. The diversity of our community is more than a quality we cherish. It is a fundamental part of BCC education. It develops our students into global citizens in an even more diverse world. The final months of your BCC career were an unexpected struggle, but they were also a valuable lesson. Life is full of unpredictable events. You have no control over that. But what you do have control over is how you deal with the unpredictability, how you face it, and how you triumph over it. Mastering that skill is as important to your life as what you do in your classroom to master the academic skills. I could not be more prouder of how you've met or exceeded that challenge. I am confident that you've left our community ready for the challenges to come. And you know what? I invite you to come back to BCC in the future, as you have today, to share what you've learned with the next generation of BCC students. We will think of you often in the years ahead and point to you as an example of single-minded perseverance towards a worthy goal. Good luck to you all, and once again, congratulations.
I know this commencement has been a long time coming. In fact, the challenges this year have been so numerous and often overwhelming. Perhaps you actually doubted this day will ever come. Yet, now that it is here, I want to remind you that you have already commenced. Here's an example of what I mean. At the end of the classic movie, The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy asked Glinda, the Good Witch, "Will you help me? Can you help me?" And Glinda, the Good Witch, answers, "You don't need to be helped any longer. You have always had the power to go back." I bring this up to you because although you might think of commencement as the demarcation of the end of your college study, the word is actually derived from a 13th century French word meaning beginning or start. It's the beginning of a new chapter of your life. So, although it might have been a long time coming, you have already commenced. You have already begun your new life. You have always had that power. This might be a wonderful day of celebration, but it's a celebration of a new journey, a journey you began a year ago. And with that knowledge you acquire here, the skills, the perspective, and the desire for learning, I am confident you're well on your way. You, like Dorothy, have weathered a tornado. In your case, a pandemic. And you are stronger than ever. Your journey has commenced. And now you are unstoppable. Congratulations. Sí seguro.
Greetings, BCC Class of 2020. I'm truly honored to congratulate you today on behalf of the College Senate and the BCC faculty on what is truly a wonderful and inspiring achievement, your graduation. It is especially noteworthy because of the hardship we all endured for the past year or so. COVID-19 brought on one of the worst calamities in our lifetime. Add to this the social upheaval that beset our country after the murder of George Floyd and the political division and strife that was its aftermath. This was a very difficult time indeed. The fact that you were all able to continue your studies after the college was shut down and adjust to a fully remote learning and graduate is truly admirable. We know all too well how difficult it was to go through a year or more of isolation and fear, with so many people lost to this terrible disease, and so many more suffering financial distress and job loss. And yet, here you all are, graduating college after successfully completing your course of studies despite a global pandemic and domestic upheaval. We are only now beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and your graduation, in spite of all these difficulties, is a bright light indeed. I really want you to take a moment and appreciate what you have just accomplished, because this is really a big deal. So on behalf of all of us who work here at BCC, I would like to say congratulations y felicidades. May your light continue to shine bright and true. I wish you all the best in your future and hope you will always remember us well. I would like to leave you with these words from Jeremiah 29, verse 11, as you look towards your future. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. God bless you all.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Farko Selim. I am graduating with a degree in liberal arts and sciences with a concentration in chemistry. I am the valedictorian for our class. I am a Kaplan Scholar, and at BCC, I was an ASAP student, the Vice President of Fellowship for PTK, and a member of the Biology Club. My journey through BCC has been one of the best parts of my life. I want to thank my family and friends, the Kaplan Educational Foundation, and all the faculty and staff that have supported me through this journey. One of my favorite memories at BCC was when I traveled to India with an amazing group of professors and CUNY students. On this trip, while studying about sustainability, I learned about a whole new culture. To the class of 2020, as we continue to chase our dreams, let's remember how resilient and brave we are and go for them. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Greetings to President A.C. Kinegbe, Provost Sandre Rapolo, distinguished faculty and fellow graduates. My name is Priscilla Toko, fall 2020 President of the Student Government Association. My time at BCC was monumental. BCC has been of great help in my assimilation into the American culture, as I had just relocated from Ghana. During my time at BCC, I met many people of great influence. I made many friends with potential leaders, and I had at my disposal many resources from financial aid, ASAP, tutors, and others, which made my stay very comfortable. This virtual ceremony is a testament to our legacy of perseverance, achievement, and completion. We worked extremely hard, some harder than others. Regardless, it was not an easy ride to completion. We all have faced and tackled inevitable obstacles due to COVID. and we all have different motivating factors. However, we all share the fact that we could not go through this path alone. Whether we admit it or not, one person at least helped us in coming this far. It could be a professor, advisor, or spouse. Whoever it was, thanks you for being a part of this journey that has brought us here. Your role has been hugely instrumental in molding the graduating class of 2020 and their futures. To the graduating class of 2020, never forget your potential, aim high, set your goals, and for the most part, do not only achieve them, but surpass them. In everything you do, keep the same determination you had on your first day at school in Bronx Community College. And your achievements and level of success can only grow from here. Congratulations, graduating class of 2020.
Hello to Bronx Community College. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to greet the faculty and staff, families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2020. As we all know, these are truly difficult times, perhaps more difficult than most of us have ever experienced. Our society, though, will overcome this pandemic, and so will you. And when the worst is over, we'll need your help to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. You are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So to the graduates, I say, congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed.
President Sekenegbe, I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective degrees and certificates. I have the privilege of recommending that to you confirm their degrees upon them.
By the power vested in me, by the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York, and by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of the college, I now confer upon each of you the degree and or certificate for which you have been recommended, together with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Yaderi Adamas. Jean Otto. Jeanette Otto. Sekinat Adekoya Ahmed. Mahmouda Akhtar. Afil Okuma. Elodie F. Almanzar. Ismael Almanzar Ortiz. Amy Lee Baez. Tommy A. Baxter. Althea Beezer. Somaya Begum. Richard P. Benitez. Francesca Betances. Abiola R. Bissariu. Latasha Bowling. Stephanie Bonilla. Julani C. Bort. Genesis S. Brito. Dwight Bryant. Alexandra J. Caminero. Joshua A. Capo. Lisa M. Concepcion, Eileen Codo, Vanessa P. Cruz, Deborah Cuccinello, Lydia Darko, Paula De Leon, Marino A. Diaz, Ronald Diaz, Cassandra Chantil Delusky, Jane Essel, Melanie Falcon, Nicholas Fantauzi III, Mariah Felix, Jose D. Ferreras, Faith M. Ford, Felicity A. Fosua, Christelle Frederick, Betty Freeland, Marianne Finn Essien, Scarlett Gaitan, Jose Garcia, Nelsie M. Garcia II, Malia A. Graham, Annette Y. Green, Ina Griffin, Jennifer Hernandez, Jessica C. Hernandez, Mohammed Hossein, Atisha I. Hudson, Marielle Javier, Jacqueline M. Johnson, Davidson Joseph, David D. Kemiver, Shanine S. Kirby, Eliana Krashi, Vivian Q8, Maria Lacourte, Giovanni N. Lewis, Aida Lowe, Melanie M. Longo, Anjali Lopez, Jonathan O. Lopez,
Elaine McCullough, Jesse J. McCutcheon, Curlin Mejia, Joseph Mirabal, Daniele M. Morales, Isha Narti Takoli, Cynthia Ayavbosa Nigbenabor, Avante R. Nichols, Navindra Nulchand, Blessing N. Nwangpa Nochiri, Wesley G. Ordonez, Priscilla Otang, Shanna S. Parker, Shekinah M. Patterson, Perla Lucetti Perez, Yesiel Perez, Alba R. Pineda, Celia Polanco, Giovanni A. Powell, Jairo Ramirez, Hakian Redding, Michelle Reyes, Rosila Reyes, Yadira M. Reyes, Caprice Rivers, Maricelis Rodriguez, Eulibel Rodriguez, Melanie Rodriguez Cosma, Josue I. Rojas, Carrie M. Romero, Annalise P. Rosario Marte, Samia Rumu, Rifat R. Sarkar, Preston Sharp, Tasmia Jaron Shuki, Diado So, Aneda Stubb, Daniela Omaira Silvine Pena, Pagindamba D. Tancoano, Islandi Y. Taveras, Starlin M. Toribio, Jonathan Torres, Jeffrey Trejo Giraldo, Melissa Trim, Josangeli N. Vasquez, Michael Whitehead, Cinnamon K. Williams, Demella D. Williams,